Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What is it? Monday? Good Monday, folks. Welcome back to Sun IE. I'm your host, EXO. I hope y'all had a good weekend. A prosperous weekend, a fun weekend, as well as a grinding weekend. Put that grind in, that the grind didn't stop. I know I've been working all weekend, man, and I'm glad it's Monday. I can really not necessarily relax, but really get back focused on everything I need to accomplish this week. It's a new week. I'm blessed, and I'm glad it's a whole new week, man. On the last episode, I discussed my NBA picks. Man, it's been a wild weekend in the NBA this weekend, man. Well, not a wild. Well, it has been a wild weekend, but it's been wild for my Golden State Warriors. We down 0-2, and we got blown out. Man, I feel it's tough, but it's going to be a long road. I still have faith we're going to make the playoffs, but it's just tough getting blown out by the Clippers, then OKC. Man, I don't know it's going to be like this early in the season, but hey, I'll take it. We got to learn. It's lessons, not losses, man. But on today's episode, I'll be discussing the power of positive thinking, quotes of the day, Spanish phrases, my favorite U.S. cities, and the hashtag of the day. So we'll be getting into that and discussing that, as well as, man, it's just been a good weekend. I'm glad it's Monday. It's a whole new week. Man, this whole year's been blowing by. Y'all look up, it's already November. Might as well say it's 2020, man. So I hope you already focused on 2020 and not really just letting this year just really dwell by, because I know it blew by so quick, but grind don't stop. That's a whole new year. Might as well say it's 2020 now, man. Hope y'all have y'all goals and everything listed. Hope y'all have been loving the last shows. A lot of people have been saying my last two episodes, the second to last episode, about putting deadlines on your goals. That really opened their eyes up to their goals that they have, and really getting in depth with their goals and what they want. So I appreciate y'all really listening and taking that advice and really putting it to use. But I'm gonna let y'all get a little break, and then we're gonna get back into it. I'm gonna hit y'all with the quotes of the day, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I think about them. All right, y'all. Welcome back, Sun IE. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. We're about to get real into it. Quotes of the day. The first one is, your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have. Which means, if you don't have that self-discipline within yourself, and you just don't have that structure within yourself, you won't have structured relationships with anybody else. And some people can sense that if you don't have that structure within yourself or that self-discipline, people will really sense that, and they will know, and that will sometimes they'll keep themselves at a distance from you, because they know you're not really well structured, that you're brittle and you can break at any time. So learning to have that relationship with yourself sets a tone for a relationship that you have. So it goes back with me. I've learned to start with my morning routine. I will wake up, meditate, I will pray, say my daily affirmations, as well as my intentions for the day, write out my goals, write out what I'm grateful for, and just really stretch and just be at peace and at one with myself, so I can really learn how to approach the day and approach my relationships with people, my loved ones, my coworkers, and really build from there, instead of just waking up and just going. Because I need that. Believe that we all need that time for ourselves in the morning to get our peace and collect our thoughts and really just see how we're going to conquer the day and seize the day, versus just waking up and going. Because that waking up and going and being in that reactive state, you'll always be like, I want to say, anxious throughout the day versus being at peace. So your relationship with yourself sets a tone for every other relationship you have. So it goes back, it really starts, like I said, in the morning. That morning routine sets the tone for the whole day, and that sets the tone for yourself and how you approach others. My second quote is, step so far outside your comfort zone that you forget how to get back. Meaning, we all have that comfort zone that we're in that we don't want to get out of. I was talking to a friend today, and she was saying she started a whole new job, and it's uncomfortable. I think we've got so comfortable with life that once we get uncomfortable, we want to go back to that comfort zone. But it's like, nah, that uncomfortable feeling is a good feeling overall because you're learning how to get out of that comfort zone, learning how to get away from being comfortable, because we all live in being in a comfortable life. That once we get out of that comfort zone, some tend to fall back into that comfort zone instead of breaking away and staying away from that comfort zone. So step so far outside of your comfort zone that you forget how to get back. So it might be time for a new change, a new level, a new you, to where you have to shed the past or shed some friends or just shed off that toxic or negative energy and just become a whole new brighter person and step out that comfort zone, because that comfort zone is just holding you back. Just look back. If you're in that comfort zone now, just look at your life and you feel like you're comfortable. You've been comfortable. You've been in that comfort zone, and see what has that comfort zone brought you any good, or has it brought you just the same old results with life, with people, and everything. So it may be time to step out so far outside that comfort zone that you look back and you forget who you was then, that you don't even recognize the person you was now, because the future self is way brighter and on to bigger and brighter things versus just being in this comfort zone. So get off that comfort zone to where you don't even recognize who you were right now. All right, y'all. Now we got the Spanish phrases of the day. I got 5 of them for y'all. We got no lo siento, which is no, I am sorry. Then we got de nada, which is you're welcome. Then we got disculpe, which is excuse me. Then we got tú hablas español, do you speak Spanish? Then we got yo hablo inglés, I speak English. And the reason why I'm doing the Spanish phrases, the French Fridays, is because those two languages I feel are just big to me, especially Spanish, simply because Spanish is another dominant language in America. So it's like, why not take the time and learn? I believe, especially if you listen to the podcast, I believe we all should learn Spanish if you don't know Spanish already. And it's like, why not learn? You can take the notes down day by day and we can all learn and get fluent with the Spanish, and just before you know it, you'll be like speaking Spanish to somebody and you'll be like, dang, I didn't even know I knew this much Spanish. You'll be shouting out the podcast. But appreciate y'all. So like I said, we can go over the Spanish phrases again. First one is no lo siento, which is no, I am sorry. Then we got de nada, which is you're welcome. Then we got disculpe, which is excuse me. Then we got tú hablas español, do you speak Spanish? Then we got yo hablo inglés, I speak English. And those are the 5 of the day. And take notes, share with somebody, and just let me know what y'all think, man. If y'all got any Spanish phrases y'all want to know, or y'all can know any Spanish yourselves, y'all can take over the Spanish segment and we can get it rolling. But I appreciate y'all, man. And we're going to get on with the hashtag of the day. Hashtag of the day is Monday Motive. What motivates you, or what is your motive when you think about Monday, and what comes to mind? When I think of Monday motive, I think about, when I think about Monday in general, I just think that it's a whole new week, it's a whole new grind, it's a whole new focus. It's like a whole new change that where you're really making something new. Like I said, it's a whole new week, so it's like you really starting fresh to do what you want to do what you want to accomplish for that week. You can have new weekly goals and new versions of yourself and really just grow. So the Monday motive for me is just always being hungry and staying hungry and stay grinding, because once Monday hits, I feel like I said, it's a whole new week. It's money making Monday, and you know money never sleeps, but at the end of the day, the grind never stops, and you really just gotta get up and go. Because I know everybody be so discouraged and down about Mondays. Nah, I love Mondays. Mondays motivate me to keep going. Like, I love every day of the week, but Mondays just give me that extra juice, that extra fuel that, all right, I got to do something, accomplish something big today just because it's Monday. That's just my feeling, my opinion. But like I said, hashtag Monday Motive on all social media platforms, and we can get it out and get it pushing. Like I said, last week's hashtag of the day was money making moves. Ways to make money and save money. Hashtag that and hashtag this. Today's hashtag Monday Motive. And we see what y'all think and what's y'all opinions on both hashtags. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all ain't following me on any social media platform, follow the podcast at Sana IE Podcast on all social media platforms. Leave a review, leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what you think of the show. Let me know what you think I can improve on the show. Just your thoughts are greatly appreciated. This is y'all, baby, is just as much as mine. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and we're going to keep rocking. Give y'all a little break. All right, my favorite U.S. cities. My first one has to be Miami. Every time I think about the U.S., I always think about Miami. I went there 2 years ago for my birthday. Man, I did not want to leave. The women, the weather, the food, the whole atmosphere, the culture, the people. It was just all love, man. And then just like, I think one of my highlights was just jet skiing on the water and just really just looking at the houses, the boats, the people, the arena where the Miami Heat played. Man, I just really fell in love, and I told myself I will get a condo out there in Miami. That's on my list, my big goals list. So I will get a condo out there. I love Miami. That became my favorite, one of my favorite cities, one of my top cities in the U.S., just because how the whole atmosphere is, the culture, and just everything about Miami, you gotta love. No doubt. If you haven't been to Miami, check it out. Trust me. You'll feel the same way. You'll never want to leave. Next up on my list is San Diego. That also, too, being down there, just the food, the culture, and just how the whole feel of the city is just something different. Like, it just has its own feel, its own weather. And I just really like just being down there, being down by the bay, being down by the water. I guess I'm just a water person, but San Diego, just the whole vibe of it just really brings me to life. Especially going to the Gaslamp district is always fun too. Meeting people, different people, and just really it's just an upbeat atmosphere, and it's just an atmosphere of people just want to have fun and just want to spread love out there. And I just love being down there in San Diego. Love going every time. Every time I go, I have memories, and it's always fun. That's one of my favorite cities. Another one would be Chicago, Chi-Town, the deep dish pizza. Oh my gosh. It is the hit. Like, for real. Chicago deep dish pizza is one of the things. Every time I go out there, I gotta get it. And shout out to my peeps. That's where my family's from, Chi-Town, always repping. And I just love the food. Once again, love the people. I love going out there during Christmas because of the snow. And I just love being out there for a white Christmas, being out there with family, being out there with friends, creating memories. And Chicago's just always been one of my favorite cities. I just always have that feel and that love for it. The barbecue was always good. And just meeting different people and just really talking to different people in the different atmospheres. Chicago is like one of my favorite cities, like most definitely. This is my favorite U.S. city segment, but Chicago, man, you can never go wrong. After that, I would have to go to ATL, Georgia. But real talk, ATL, I love ATL, the Southern hospitality, you can't go wrong. And back again, the food. Love the food out there in ATL. I love the weather. Love when it has that southern feel to the weather and the air and everything. Where it's just cool and humid, and it's really not that humid, but it's like in the middle, you know. But ATL, you gotta love it. I just love the people, love the accents, just love the talking to people, love the whole culture, love the whole generation of ATL. I just love ATL. ATL always got a special place in my heart, no doubt. I just love it there. After that, we got to go to the H-Town. You already know. I love Houston. Back when I was down at PV, man, in Houston, I couldn't get enough of it, bro. Like, H-Town, the whole culture, the vibe, the people I met, and the people that I still meet to this day from Houston. Houston, I will get a house out there and really just build up a network out there, because Houston, I just love it. The whole just vibe of Houston, man. Houston is so supportive with anything and everything you want to do. There's so much opportunity out in Houston. You can always do anything you want out there, and people will, like I said, support you. It's so supportive, And you can never go wrong with Houston. If you haven't been to H-Town, take a trip down to H-Town. You'll love it. Houston, man, I love y'all. Be back soon. And another one on my list is San Francisco. Gotta love the Bay, being up there. And I just feel like that whole area is an entrepreneurial area. And every time I get out there, I just feel like network with somebody, to network and just really just vibe and be present in the moment up there, because it's just a whole different scene, and you never know who you might meet, and that's anywhere you go, any of these cities that I name. But just being out there, I just love the whole Frisco atmosphere. Those are just a few on my list of my few favorite U.S. cities. I got a whole lot more, but we're going to jump into the next segment of the power of positive thinking. I'm going to give y'all a little break. If y'all got any cities that y'all recommend that's y'all favorite cities, I'll read them aloud. Just add us at Sanae Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all the social media platforms, TikTok, and we'll read them out loud and we'll get you on there. And you can also call in and get a little voice message on here too, saying your favorite U.S. cities and why. But I'm going to give y'all a little break and we're going to be right back at it. Love y'all. The power of positive thinking. The way we think is the key to how we live. Thinking negatively will only cause a negative life. And that's true. And that goes back to me, myself. I'm still working on it, but I always try to get past some negative thoughts and get rid of that negative energy, because I know the negative thoughts, that negative energy, that negative vibe will only cause a negative life and always only cause negative bad energy to come into your life. And I know it's hard to really just try to stay positive and be positive, but it goes back to really just working on that as a daily thing, doing it daily, and really just trying to stay positive. Anytime negative thoughts or negative energy comes around, remove yourself from the situation or scratch the thought out of your head. Simply because we don't want that negative thought, that negative energy to build up, and really we just become so negative that anything good that comes into our life, we just have a outlash or whiplash effect, where we just really reaching out in a negative way, and that negative energy, that negative pulse, because we never just trained ourselves to be positive, especially in the morning. Waking up, it really just all goes back to that morning routine, that morning thoughts, the morning, what you do when you first wake up. In the morning, we all have the thoughts of yesterday instead of focusing on today and the day that we're blessed with at hand. Why think about yesterday if yesterday's already gone? Focus on today and think about today. Think about your intentions you want to happen today. Think about the good stuff you want to happen today. Think about the positive stuff you want to happen today. Think about the present and the future, the good things you want to happen, not the past or the negative stuff. What happened yesterday, let it go. Once you wake up in that next morning, the next day, yesterday is the past. Focus on the present and the future. And that really starts with the power of positive thinking. Especially also, if you have faith, nothing is impossible. Always have faith in what you're doing and where you're going, especially them thoughts. The negative thoughts can always be erased and be deleted. You can scratch them out your memory. If you have faith and just always keep positive thoughts, positive energy, and just positive things in your mind. Think about what you're grateful for and what you're blessed for, versus thinking about what you don't have or what you need. Also, change your viewpoint and mental attitude. Change how you view life and your mental attitude towards life. Stop viewing life as a negative and start viewing life as a positive. We all got things we should be grateful for and really be grateful for and appreciate. Be more appreciative of everything that you have, every little thing that you have, the air you breathe, the roof over your head, the electricity that you have, the gas in your car, the ability to have a car, the ability to listen, to speak, just everything. Just really be grateful and just see the greatness in everything that's around you and the positive in it, as well as visualize and reaffirm your assets, meaning everything that you have. You have running water. You have food at your disposal. You have electricity. you have a car, you have a roof over your head, you have a phone, you have the ability to listen, you have the ability to create, you have the ability to reach out and talk to people. We have apps. This is like the greatest era to be born in. So visualize and reaffirm your assets of what you have and what's around you and what's at your disposal. Also create a mental picture of yourself as a success. Always think of yourself as being successful and as being a successor. No, don't think nothing less of it. Always have that success mindset, mind frame of yourself in your life. Don't let nobody deter it or don't let the negative energy affect it. Always visualize yourself as being successful. List the values you have in your life. Whatever you value, list that down in your life. That simply goes down to family. Do you have a family that loves you? I do, yeah. Do you have friends? Yeah. How's your health? Health is pretty good. Health is great. You're in America, you're in the U.S., or wherever you're at, you have opportunity to create and do something. So list the values that you have. Don't just really dwell on what you don't have, because we all have a lot to be grateful and appreciative of. And don't build obstacles up in your imagination. Minimize them. Always think the positive, always think successful, and don't really think of the obstacles or the negative or the bad energy. All that will only bring you down and lead you down. We don't need that. And another thing, fuck what other people think. Straight up. Because most people are scared and doubtful of themselves anyway. So you thinking about, what Jim would think or what Sheila would think, fuck them. Go after what you want to do and think positive and have that self-confidence in yourself to what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. And don't really let other people criticize you or hold you down or hold you back. Thinking about, they think I shouldn't do it, so I shouldn't do it. Nah, fuck that. If you want to do it, go out there and do it and make it happen. And every day, just really create some affirmations. If you don't know what affirmations is, it's basically positive sayings that you say to yourself. That's just a brief term for it, that you say to yourself on a daily, that you wake up and do. I say about a good 25 to 30 myself on a daily, just to really get my mind, because I am are the two most powerful, is the most powerful phrase that you in the human language. So I always say I am blessed, I am focused, I am driven, I am powerful beyond measure, I am ambitious, I am healthy, I am wealthy. So start saying that I am what brings out your spirit, what uplifts you. I am a positive person. I am a powerful thinker. I am attracting greatness into my life. I am great. Start with the I am each day, and that'll really push you up and lift you up as the days go on, and you'll have that power in your subconscious to where you think in the back of your head like, dang, I am powerful beyond measure. I am intelligent. I am wise. I am worthy. I am a legend. Just start building up the I am. Write down a list of what your affirmations are that you say daily, that you say to yourself. I am loving. As well as, I like to say myself as personally, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. With anything and everything I do, I just feel like that gives me that extra boost of strength, that extra boost of confidence with anything. I say it while I'm working out, during the workout, and I feel like it does give me that extra boost of strength when I'm lifting and I'm doing my reps, and it really pushed me through and to finish and really just put myself in a whole different place, being a whole different being. So that power of positive thinking really helps out, and it's really what we all need to really develop, because I think the power thinking positively is better than thinking negatively. I think everybody in this world always has the negative thoughts. Like negativity, there's so much negativity in this world, it outweighs the positivity. So I think it starts at one person at a time where we can all just be positive. If you're listening to this, try to be positive for somebody else or help somebody else become positive or help them, uplift them to become a positive person instead of let them be negative or toxic. Especially if you have the opportunity or you have the chance to help somebody, help them out when you can, if you can. Not if you can, but when you can. Because I believe we all can help each other out in any way possible, especially when it comes to thinking, because that mental health is big. And we got to really help each other out. Don't just be there to just listen. Being there to help, give advice, and really just push them to help them out of the sunken place that they're in. Because we all get into that sunken place sometimes where we go into a state of depression or just being in a state of sadness. And we have a hard time of coming out that state of sadness, especially when it comes to thinking positive. Especially if you're like too far gone, not necessarily too far gone, but really just, like I said, in that sunken place where you just have no hope at all. And you think, okay, yeah, the power wasn't I think positive for a second, but the negative, I'm so deep into this abyss of negative thinking that I can't get out. And the thing is, you can get out. And it, like I said, it starts one day at a time. You just really got to find the help and ask for the help. Especially if you listen to this and you feel like you're in that deep abyss of negativity, reach out to me. I got people that I can connect you with that will help you out and assist you and really help you on a day by day, mentor you and keep you level headed and bring you up from that negativity abyss. So stay positive, think positive always, no matter what. No matter if everything's going left, always think right. Real talk, because negative thinking is a no-no, man. Positivity leads to prosperity. So always think positive, always be positive. You'll find the solution to your problems when you think positive and be positive. Fill your mind with faith. Big faith. Always have faith and make sure you never lose faith no matter what. Do the thing you fear. If you fear anything, do that. Watch how much that changes your whole mindset, mind frame. If you're afraid of public speaking, go out and be a public speaker. If you're afraid of heights, go conquer your fears and go skydiving. It'll uplift and open up a whole new side of your mind and yourself and your body. You'll feel like you could conquer the world. So, man, we can get real deep into it, but those are just some of the little insights of what I think about the power of positive thinking, how it can really help you and really build your faith up and really just have you becoming a whole new person, a whole different person, and just really adapting and changing your lifestyle. You'll see the changes too once you start doing it. You won't see the changes like day by day, but once you get on like to that weekly, monthly status, you'll start seeing the changes in your mindset. So stay at it, keep chipping away, celebrate your small wins of thinking positive, staying positive, no matter what. We all get the life obstacles. Life always hits us with some shit. That's how life is. But you got to keep going and keep pushing forward over that hurdle, over the obstacle, no matter what. But I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. It's another show. It's Monday, man. Enjoy the week. I'll be back again with y'all Friday. Man, it's a great show, man. Really had to discuss the whole power of positive thinking. Had to discuss my favorite U.S. cities, the quotes of the day, the hashtag of the day, the Spanish phrases of the day. Man, we got real into it today, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, listening. I'm going to give y'all another brief break, and then I'm going to hit y'all with the rundown of the show, what we did, and then we're going to end it. Appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. That's a wrap, man. It's Monday. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Man, that was a good show. I was just really thinking back, reflecting on everything I discussed and everything I talked about. The quotes of the day: your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have. Start working on that morning routine. That's all I got to say about that. I think that's where it all starts, at having that morning routine where you keep that balance within yourself, that peace within yourself, that structure within yourself, and you build up and move forward. Other quote was, step so far outside your comfort zone that you forget how to get back. You can't always be comfortable, man. The world is big and it's for us to explore and grow. Get out that comfort zone. The Spanish phrases of the day, no lo siento, which is no I am sorry, de nada, you're welcome, disculpe, excuse me, tu ¿Tú hablas español? Do you speak Spanish? Yo hablo inglés. I speak English. Hashtag of the day, Monday motive. What's your motive when it comes to Mondays? What do you think of? What motivates you? What gets you going for that Monday? Hashtag me at Sanai Podcast everywhere. Tell a friend, share this with a friend, share the whole podcast with a friend. Like it, subscribe it, review it. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, review it on Apple Podcasts. If you listen on Spotify, share with your Spotify friends. If you listen on Google Podcasts, share with your Google Podcast friends. Rate, review, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all the love, all the tune in, all the people that listen, and really appreciate y'all. And we keep on going. I also discuss the power of positive thinking. Thinking positive, the way we think is the key to how we live. You think positive, you get positive results. Positivity leads to prosperity. Thinking negative leads to a negative results, negative life. We discussed my favorite cities, a few of my favorite U.S. cities. I got more on the list, but I gave you a few. Miami, San Diego, Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, and San Francisco. I got a whole lot more, but those are just a few to name for right now. If you haven't been in either one of those cities, check them out, man. Trust me. You'll see why they're my favorite once you get there, especially Miami, man. I can't get enough of Miami. That's one of my top all-time favorite cities. But, man, I appreciate y'all. It's been a good show. It's Monday, man. Stay grinding. Don't give up on anything you're trying to achieve. I'm here with you. The whole world's with you. Stay positive. Stay persistent. Keep pushing. Keep going. I'll be back at it again on Friday. Much love. Sanai XO. We out. Gone.